Where is Silicon Valley? Silicon Valley is from San Francisco to South San Jose. Also goes into the East Bay and then back a little bit over into the South Bay, over into the Los Altos and into the foothills. Silicon Valley really encompasses that area. So if you want to get to the nitty-gritty of it, when you're looking at Silicon Valley, you can look at Silicon Valley from San Francisco, Oakland, Fremont, then over to Los Altos. You can bounce back over to Milpitas, South San Jose, and that is kind of Silicon Valley. What is there to do in Silicon Valley? When you're looking for things to do, I would start in the heart of Silicon Valley, in the San Jose area. I would start with the Tech Interactive, a science and technology center that offers hands-on activities, labs, design challenges, and other STEM education and resources. It's located in downtown San Jose. That's a great activity for kids to do. There's also the Municipal Rose Garden. It's beautiful to go there to relax and have a picnic or walk. You can talk on the phone while you're walking and just get outdoors. It was established in 1927. The Municipal Rose Garden has blossomed to become one of the most visited attractions in the city. Rows and rows of roses define much of the 5-acre park in the middle of lovely city neighborhood. You also have the Egyptian Museum. The Egyptian Museum is really cool, and not just for kids. It's not the biggest museum in the world. It is housing the largest collection of authentic ancient Egyptian artifacts in Western North America. The museum is popular for day trips and school visits spanning ancient Egyptian daily life to the afterlife. I've been to all these places, and the Egyptian Museum is a very cool place to go. It's quiet, but there's also a lot to learn. San Jose is the third largest city in California. It's San Jose South Bay City. One of the attractions of San Jose is shopping. And San Jose has got Santana Row. Santana Row has got all the shopping that you could possibly want. And it's got really cool cars. People who have Ferraris and Lamborghinis and beautiful Mercedes-Benz and the beautiful Audis and the beautiful Porsches will go to Santana Row. It's a very slow strip when you're pulling in there to drive, and so people drive their cars through there. It's pretty amazing. Santana Row also has some amazing dining, and you can find plenty of eating there in Santana Row. There's no doubt about that. The amount of shopping that you can find there is almost ad nauseum. There's so much shopping there. But it's also just a nice place to go and to stroll and to walk. Personally, when I'm shopping, I'm not typically going to Santana Row to shop. Many times I'm going there to go to eat and to walk and to look at the cool cars that are coming in. There's also downtown San Jose, the César Chávez center attraction downtown San Jose. It's a plaza. It's known as César Chávez Park, spanning 2 colorful acres amid concrete surroundings. It's really pretty. And then you have the city right around it. And there's restaurants right around it. And there's also a lot of trees, so you can hang out in the shade. If you're working in the city, it's nice to walk in César Chávez Park to relax and sit in the shade and enjoy yourself a little bit during the day as a break. Another cool attraction in San Jose is the Winchester Mystery House. The Winchester Mystery House was the past residence of Sarah Winchester. She was the widow of William Winchester and the heiress of the massive Winchester fortune from the production of the Winchester repeating rifle, also known as the gun that won the West. What makes this popular tourist attraction so mysterious is the renovation choices that Sarah made. Winchester local lore attributes false stairs, misleading doors, and 160 different rooms as a measure to evade paranormal spirits stemming from her family's past. So it is really interesting. And if you haven't gone, and if you're around it, it's a very cool tour to go on. So I would definitely suggest to do it if you haven't done it or if you're looking for things to do. If you have little ones and you're looking for a new park, there's Happy Hollow Park. Happy Hollow Park is a great park. They have a petting zoo. They have some great rides. It's a really fun park for the kids. And it's 16 acres of green space. There's a lot of good rides on there. And the kids always have fun. I think we took the kids until they were maybe even 10 or 11 years old. And every once in a while, it's a fun place to go and just maybe not do all the rides, but the rides that they can fit on, they still enjoy. There's also the San Jose Museum of Art. The San Jose Museum of Art showcases modern and contemporary art alongside a permanent collection of 2,500 pieces. This downtown art institution offers something new to see with consistently rotating exhibits. A diverse variety of programs and events occur at the San Jose Museum of Art, including Facebook First Fridays at the beginning of each month, offering free admission with extended nighttime hours and live music. There's also the Guadalupe River Park and Gardens. In the center of the city of downtown district, Guadalupe River Park and Gardens provides a welcome refuge from the surrounding skyline and streets. A 3-mile linear park with a bike trail running its length, the park follows the banks of Guadalupe River and connects many other top attractions of the city. The Children's Discovery Center is on the southern end of the park, as well as the SAP Center, home of the San Jose Sharks NHL hockey team. One of the cool things about San Jose also is that you're going to find missions, and one of the missions that you find is the Santa Clara mission. The Santa Clara de Assisi, on the campus of Santa Clara University, the mission Santa Clara de Assisi is the centerpiece fixture of the Jesuit University founded in 1851. Santa Clara University, I believe, is in Santa Clara, not in San Jose. I have not done the research on it, but please let me know about that. This is another thing about Silicon Valley. People do enjoy it, that everything does come together in Silicon Valley. So just because we're in San Jose doesn't mean that we can't be in Santa Clara at the same time. Everything runs together very quickly. And when we're looking at the surrounding areas of San Jose, I would also talk about the Los Gatos Creek and Trail. The Los Gatos Creek and Trail is almost 10 miles of pedestrian and bicycle trail that runs through western Santa Clara County, and it runs from Lexington Reservoir in Los Gatos through Campbell, California to Meridian Avenue in San Jose, California alongside Los Gatos Creek. The trail is heavily used. It's a beautiful trail, and it's a very nice way, whether you're in Campbell or whether you're in Los Gatos, it's a very nice way to get out and go for a walk. That's going to be the Los Gatos Creek and Trail. So if we go out of San Jose for a minute and if we go down south to Monterey, first of all, by itself is an incredible place to go. And if you're looking for a place to go that's around the Bay Area, around Silicon Valley, I would definitely go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Monterey Bay Aquarium is inside Cannery Row, and Cannery Row is its own really amazing place to go. It's right on the water, lots of restaurants, lots of places to go, absolutely gorgeous there. And there's also Fisherman's Wharf. So if you go down south from Silicon Valley, I would certainly suggest Monterey, Cannery Row, but I'd also talk about the Monterey Aquarium. Monterey Bay Aquarium is a nonprofit public aquarium in Monterey, California, known for its regional focus on the marine habitats of Monterey Bay. It was the first to exhibit a living kelp forest when it opened in October 1984. Monterey Bay Aquarium is a wonderful place to go. I would say if you plan to go to Monterey on a weekend, same thing with Santa Cruz, go earlier rather than later. What I have found and what I've learned is if you go earlier, maybe even 10 o'clock, usually as a family, we'll head out 7:30, 8 o'clock, we'll get there, and by the time we're coming back between 1:30 and 2, we've already had lunch, and there's a lot of traffic building up. So if you're going to go south on the weekend at all, I always suggest to go early rather than later, because a lot of traffic builds up to go get lunch in those different areas as well. If we're going to stay south, so that's Monterey South, and then you go west over to Santa Cruz, I would also talk about the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. And I've got a whole different video on the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and you can refer over to that one, but there's a lot of stuff to do on the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Fantastic place to go. It's really relaxing, and it's a lot of fun. Lots of food, lots of rides. Again, go there sooner rather than later, regardless of the day, but I would go there sooner rather than later so that you're not hitting traffic one way or the other. Since we're over in the Santa Cruz area, I also talk about the Mount Hermon adventures. If you want to do things like zip lining and things of that nature, the Mount Hermon adventures is where you want to go. Great place to go. Set up early for them. Anytime that I'm going to do an adventure like that, it's sometimes difficult to do at the last minute, so at least a week in advance. That way you can make sure you book it and you're not doing it at the last minute. And while we're over in that area for the Mount Hermon adventures, I would also talk about the mystery spot. It's a half-day adventure. You can go there and you'll see bumper stickers all over the place about this. The mystery spot is things like balls rolling uphill and leaning when you're standing up straight. Really cool stuff. I'd also suggest mystery spot as things to do in Silicon Valley and surrounding area of Silicon Valley. Coming back into Santa Clara County and Santa Clara, if you haven't been to Great America. Great America is a fun amusement park. They have the kids rides, but they also have the adult rides. So it's a lot of fun, and of course they have a lot of good food, and it is fantastic. California's Great America, often shortened to Great America, is a 112-acre amusement park located in Santa Clara, California. Owned and operated by Cedar Fair, it originally opened in 1976 as one of the 2 parks built by the Marriott Corporation. Great America is a wonderful place to go. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely busy during the summertime, and I have heard that they've recently extended their hours, so make sure you take a look at the hours before you go. One of the fun places to go on the weekend is the flea market. It's a huge flea market. It's very big. It's in San Jose, on the outskirts near Milpitas, and it is a fantastic flea market. It's kid-friendly. They have a lot of food there. There's a lot of different vendors there. And it's a fun place to go. It's some place that people don't go all the time, but some people do love it there, and some people do go every weekend. If you're into flea markets, the San Jose Flea Market is certainly one place to go. So if you're going to go to San Francisco, one of the really cool things in San Francisco is you have the Fisherman's Wharf there as well. And with the Fisherman's Wharf, there is the Alcatraz Tour. The Alcatraz Tour in San Francisco is one of the things that people come to San Francisco to do. San Francisco is a very cool city. It's a beautiful city. It's on the bay. There's beautiful bridges. There's a lot of really nice things. And one of the biggest things that people do is they'll go to the Fisherman's Wharf. They'll also go to the Alcatraz Tour. The Alcatraz Tour is very cool. Typically it does get sold out, and sometimes they'll change their hours as well. So make sure that you stay up to date on the hours and if there is availability also. One of the things when we used to come out here to California from back east, we always wanted to go over the Golden Gate Bridge. Don't know why, but the Golden Gate Bridge is actually very cool, and it is very nice to drive across. You're over top of the ocean. It's not the only bridge in the area that you're over top of the ocean, but it is a beautiful bridge. Alcatraz is not too far off, and you can see Alcatraz from the bridge, and you have the city on one side, you have the mountains on the other side of the bridge, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Another thing that people will do, they'll go to Baker's Beach and Marshall Beach. Baker's Beach is an ocean retreat for fishing and picnicking, and it's a really nice beach. You can see Golden Gate Bridge from Baker's Beach. I actually have not been to Marshall's Beach, but I've heard that Marshall's Beach may not be the best for the family. If somebody could let me know about Marshall's Beach, I'm not 100% sure, but I have heard that it's a nude beach. One of the other cool things to do in San Francisco is to ride a cable car. This is something that not everybody gets a chance to do. San Francisco is known for its hills, and the hills are extremely steep, and there's no question that if you're driving in San Francisco and you haven't driven hills like San Francisco before, you're in for an awakening on that. Just make sure that you're up to your skills on driving the hills if you're going to go to San Francisco. Let me know if you have any questions. I've left a lot of things out. There's so many things to do in Silicon Valley. Please let me know what you think. Please let me know if you would like another video on this or different topics of this or another type of video entirely different. Please let me know. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.